Well, we right back at it again. What do you feel like? Is he peeling any of the line?
No.
Oh, go. The line is crossed at the top. Look,
Oh,
look,
the
look.
eye came off.
Step back. Step back. Step back. Just step back. Step back. The eye is gone?
It popped up. It's in the on that
Oh.
Yeah.
What we got here? Oh, shaker? Shaker?
Yep. Shaker.
Well, we got a shaker on this one. But we got consistent action jumping off out here on the Suisun Bay. This is how we do it aboard the Top Gun.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Fat, hot shakers, too. This is how we do it aboard the Top Gun. Yeah. Come on aboard if y'all want to see how we get down with some of this night fishing. We do a little bit of something that all the other boats don't do. But who are we to brag? Our reputation precedes us. Hot shakers. Grow up, little fella. We'll come back and get you another day. Once again, aboard the Top Gun.
All your cool name.
This is another Captain Steve's Productions. Sign out till we hit again.